and welcome to the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School 2020 Building Dreams Fall Luncheon. I'm Sandra Murillo, Board President, and I want to thank you for joining us today. We're excited to share with you the work we've been doing to help keep our community healthy and safe. We'll also be presenting awards to our community partners, Grassroots Ecology and Santa Clara County Fire Safe Council, as well as honoring our 2020 Youth Champions, former Board President Mark Lazzarini, former City of San Jose Mayor Ron Gonzalez, and California State Senator Jim Bell. While we can't see you live today, we'll hope you utilize the chat to let us know that you're here and to participate in the discussion. It's safe to say that 2020 did not turn out quite as we had planned, but we've managed to still do some amazing stuff here. We had some significant projects protecting our natural resources that you'll hear more about with Fire Safe and Grassroots Ecology. In our zero waste department, we built capacity by adding a new truck and an aerated composting system to better serve our clients. We also added mattress recycling and compost distribution to our zero waste services. With the onset of the pandemic, many agencies were shutting down. Our work actually expanded to respond to the emergency and meet the moment of the community. We are proud to have been able to provide continuity in service and increase paid work opportunities for our young people. We've been contracted by the City of San Jose to box food for Second Harvest of Silicon Valley and operate emergency shelters with Home First and Life Moves. At our charter school, classes have switched to distance learning, but we're happy to see that the students and the teachers adapting well to the extra challenge as attendance and participation have increased. In the 2021 academic year, already 23 students have graduated. Congratulations to you all. This fall, we received official notification of our Wasc Accreditation for the full 6-year cycle, helping us to craft a clear plan and to provide a high-quality educational program. We've managed to expand our support services to our youth as the Corps has expanded by offering case management services and opportunity to earn AmeriCorps Educational Awards to all Corps members. Finally, our Housing Solutions program has really taken off. We currently have 10 people in already constructed tiny homes, and 10 more are under construction. We've seen the impacts of all this work on our Corps members and students who have gained valuable skills, stabilized their lives, and are going on to college and careers, even in the midst of a recession. This includes several placements with our community partners through emergency work and contracts. These outcomes are why we do the work we do, and we're excited and ready to keep working hard in the years ahead. Before we honor our 2020 honorees or awardees, I'm proud to share a video that highlights some of the accomplishments from the past year and a half. So again, I thank you for joining us, and please enjoy.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Community Partnership Awards presentation. I'm Dorsey Moore, the Chief Executive Officer of the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School, and I'm joined by one of our program graduates, Sophia Jaquez.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sophia Jaquez. I am a graduate with the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School, and I'm serving as a VISTA for our leadership and our supportive services.
Great. Thanks for joining me, Sophia. Community Partnership Awards have been an important part of our spring luncheon since we started in 2016. After nearly 30 years of serving local young people, we wanted to recognize partners that are essential to our education and job training programs. We also know that building community helps both our organization and young people succeed.
These partners are recognized for their advocacy for youth, the job training opportunities they provide, and their commitment to advancing equity in San Jose. This year's awards go to Grassroots Ecology, whose staff not only provided extensive job training and work opportunities for Corps members, but who also took the time to educate our Corps members about the ecological systems they are helping to preserve. And Santa Clara County Fire Safe Council, who relied on our crews over the last year to help prevent wildfires and provided valuable training opportunities for our Corps members. Before Sal Munoz presents our first Community Partner Awards to Grassroots Ecology, please enjoy this video showcasing our work with them this year.
I'm really excited about today because usually when we work with the Corps, we're out doing a lot of work in the field. And today we get to really focus on education and learning together. We have a lot of really unique plants and animals, including endangered species here. So a big part of what we're doing is we are trying to protect those resources by removing any dangers. And a big part of that is invasive plants. So we go out and we kind of make a big plan about important areas of the preserve, and we help maintain them and take care of them by removing invasive plants and making sure that our native species are able to thrive. Working with the Corps has really become a really important part of our organization, and we really value the relationship.
Hi, I'm Sal, I'm Deputy Director of Operations of the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School. Honored to be presenting the Community Partner Award to Grassroots Ecology. Thank you, Alex, for being here to accept it.
Well, thank you, Sal. Here's the award, by the way, and we're so honored to be the recipient of this partnership award from the San Jose Conservation Corps.
Yeah, we really loved working with you this year with all the projects where removing invasive species and others. What need did the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School meet within the larger work that you're doing within local ecosystems?
Yeah, well, so at Grassroots Ecology, our mission is to engage and educate the public to restore local ecosystems. So partnering with the Corps allowed us to help achieve our mission and at the same time get a lot of work done. You all helped us with just a variety of projects, including like creek restoration, planting trees, removing invasives, and new kind of just recently is helping us maintain some green stormwater infrastructures with cities. And so working with the Corps, you know, your group brings so much energy and enthusiasm to all of the days. So we really appreciate that. And of course, the technical skills. You know, we work with thousands of volunteers every year, but with your group, we're able to, you know, hike in longer distances, work on steeper slopes, and also use more heavy equipment and machinery that a typical volunteer isn't able to do. So you really allow us to do kind of the harder tasks, frankly.
But definitely one thing that was most, that Corps members were most impressed with was the fact that staff members from Grassroots Ecology were just so willing to share knowledge and to do a lot of the training to help them identify the species that they were removing, invasive species, just even why it was important. So thank you for doing that. what benefits does Grassroots Ecology see in educating core members so much and the wider public?
Yeah. Well, thank you for acknowledging all that. I mean, truly education is at the core of what we do. So when we have your members out and it's like 6 hours of pulling French broom, explaining the why we're moving this flammable invasive species and allowing other indigenous plants to come and support biodiversity, it helps it get through the day, let's just say. But in general, one of our focus areas is to really focus on education to build future environmental stewards, because we think if people learn about and love the land, then it'll help create some behavior changes in people and help make healthier local ecosystems. And working with the core is that, but even more so, because not only are your core members are young and enthusiastic, but several of them are interested in careers in natural resources. So if we can educate these people that are going to have a career in this, I mean, that's like the biggest impact we can make.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting with you, and I'm glad that our missions come together to educate the next generation.
Thank you, Sal. And thank you so much again for this award. And we really look forward to working with the core in the future.
Thank
you. We need to do a better job of protecting our escape routes and building resiliency in our mountain communities. The San Jose Conservation Corps is our boots on the ground. They are providing that physical labor that's going to get the job done.
Hi, I'm Sal Munoz, the Deputy Director of Operations for the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School, and we're honored to be presenting the Community Partner Award to the Santa Clara County Fire Safe Council for the amazing work that we did, this past year for preventing fires in Highway 17. Thanks, Eugenia, for being here to accept it.
Oh, well, we're honored too. So it's two ways. Here we go. We're looking forward. Here it is. We're looking forward to putting it up when our offices reopen. Of course, everything's been closed since March, but you were definitely an integral part of the project for us. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, work with the Fire Safe Council was this past year was one of the most impactful. We were sending multiple crews every day, for about 4 months to work on fire fuel reduction on Highway 17. Our core members gained a lot of experience with chainsaws, pole saws, and all the while maintaining a lot of the safety. How does the work that the San Jose Conservation Corps did fit into the larger mission of the Fire Safe Council?
Well, that was a very big project for us, and we're happy to say that it fits in well. Our mission here is to mobilize the people of Santa Clara County to protect their homes, the community, and the environment from wildfires. So by putting in a large 6.5 mile long fuel break that will stop and hold wildfires and also keeps exit routes and ingress for first responders safe, of course, it's key. That's a main tributary in our county.
So like I said, core members got a lot of experience from this project. And in fact, they were able to use all those skills, all that experience to get permanent job positions with, other partners like Santa Clara County Parks. What do you think was the most important contribution of the San Jose Conservation Corps to the project?
Well, we continue to use the San Jose Seas because of your work ethic, your productivity rate, and the safety compliance. You made a very valuable partner in that. It was a complex project with multiple crews and contractors on the ground together, and we could always count on your core members to do what they needed to do to stay safe, to communicate, ask questions of their supervisors. And we were pleased to be able to give all of them the opportunity to be exposed to industry professionals, foresters, all the Caltrans regulations, crew supervisors, so that they could really, step up their own personal, professional skills, early in their careers.
Thanks for the amazing opportunity to participate in this project. It was definitely, like I said, a great experience for core members. And I think we're working together. We're really strengthening our community and protecting it for possible fires. Thanks.
You are very welcome. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Sal. And congratulations again to our Community Partnership awardees. Now for the Youth Champion Awards presentation. We started presenting Youth Champion Awards at the Spring Luncheon in 2018 because while organizations and agencies are critical partners in our work, it is frequently individuals who go the extra mile to serve our core members and the young people in our program. These awardees have worked hard or continue to work on behalf of the youth that we serve.
They have passed legislation, dedicated themselves to advocacy, or given of themselves personally to the cause of helping our youth achieve their goals. So we want to make sure to give them the proper recognition they deserve. This year's awards go to Senator Jim Bell, a long-standing champion of programs and services for Opportunity Youth. Ron Gonzalez, former mayor of San Jose and current president CEO of the Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley. And Mark Lazzarini, former board member and president of the SJCCCS Board of Directors and our longest-serving board member. I'm excited to hear from Liz Hunt, who will be presenting our first Youth Champion Award to Senator Jim Bell.
Hello, my name is Liz Hunt, and I am the Board Vice President of the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School. State Senator Jim Bell has been a champion of our work and our youth throughout all of our organization's 33-year history. Throughout his 40-year career on the San Jose City Council, the Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors, and in the California State Assembly and Senate, his vision has been to support the most vulnerable. His work to invest in affordable housing, to support foster youth, and to prioritize behavioral health addresses the issues that are most important to our core members' success in accomplishing their goals. For all of these reasons and more, we'd like to present Senator Bell with our Youth Impact Award. Senator Bell, can you tell me what has motivated you to fight for at-risk youth?
I've always believed that there is no such thing as at-risk youth. I think there's youth with potential. Everybody has potential in setting their goals and finding ways to achieve those goals. And for me, it's a matter of us as a community agreeing that that's possible and to help everybody do that. That's why I support San Jose Conservation Corps and other organizations like that.
Thank you so much. You have worked for many years to create funding and mechanisms to protect and maintain thousands of acres of open space in Santa Clara County. In April of 2017, you introduced and passed a monumental SB1 transportation bill. The bill has provided funding for our Trail Safety Patrol, in which our core members work to keep our county's urban trails open and safe. The bill also made it possible for San Jose Conservation Corps members who participated in job training to have a pathway to employment in our community. Senator Bell, why do you think it's important to preserve our precious natural resources?
When I was a young person, I saw the housing sprawl development and decided that I wanted to get involved in that issue and help protect the environment. So I became a urban planner, and then I got on the San Jose Planning Commission. I got elected to the city council. And one of the things we did was to create a green belt around the city of San Jose and focus development inward and encourage housing around transit and those kinds of better planning principles, and preserving the open space so we can have the trails, we can have the open space. And then when I became a legislature, I was involved in funding those. And SB1 was my major legislation. It was the largest single public works bill in the history of the state of California, provided $5.4 billion a year for transportation projects, including a set aside that I made for doubling the amount of money available for trail programs funded to improve the trail systems in California and allowing conservation corps to receive the funding for those trail projects throughout the state of California. So I'm very pleased to have that legislation as part of my record.
And then also, you've taken time to speak at our charter school graduations. You have also met with our core members during Government Education Day and talked to them individually about their goals.
Mm-hmm.
What words of advice would you have for our core members and also other young adults who are working hard to be successful despite all the barriers they face?
Well, there's one of my favorite poems that I have, and it basically says that those of us in our community that have gone through hardship, that have stress and gone through troubled times in their lives, end up being the most resilient, strongest, beautiful people in our community. So I believe that the people in the Conservation Corps are going to be those people. Your success will be a strong example for those that follow you. There it is.
And thank you so much for being one of the recipients of our Youth Impact Award. And thank you for all of your years of support. You have done an amazing job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good afternoon. I'm Sandra, San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School Board President, and this is Ramon Zaragoza, Board Secretary. We're honored to present today the Youth Champion Award to you, Mr. Ron Gonzalez, someone who has always had the best interest of youth at heart. Through your work as Mayor of San Jose, Sunnyvale City Council member, and Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors, you have made an enormous impact on the lives of so many young people in our community. We thank you so much, Ron, for being a champion for our youth.
Well, thank you so much, Sandra. This is the actual award. Thank you so much. This is quite an honor. I always accept these kinds of things in recognition of the wonderful people who I was able to work with in the mayor's office and all the previous offices you mentioned, and the wonderful team that I'm currently working with at the Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley.
As Mayor of San Jose, you focused on quality schools and affordable housing as means to economic development that benefited the entire community. One perfect example of that is your critical support of our Youth Build San Jose program. Why do you believe that schools and affordable housing are the pathways to equitable economic development?
When I think about it, the fact that my father was a Navy veteran and was able to use the GI Bill, as it was called in those days, to purchase a home, that base of support, that base of feeling as part of a neighborhood, knowing who lives there, having the same friends from year to year, I understood that was part of the reason that I was successful in life. And so that kind of drove my desire to make San Jose more affordable. My own upbringing, the success of our family, the success that I was able to draw upon were kind of the guiding lights for my time as mayor.
Hi, Ron. It's a great honor to talk to you today. It's always a pleasure to see you, and of course, you're somebody that I really admire. In your current role as the president and CEO of the Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley, your leadership to increase funding for Hispanic post-secondary educational scholarships has impacted the youth in our program and all Latinx youth in the area enormously. You also developed the Latino Board Leadership Academy to increase the number of Latinos in leadership roles as board members of nonprofits in the region. As a graduate of the LBLA program myself, I can say that it was a great, fun, personal growth experience that prepared me well for my current role. Why do you believe it's so important to invest in our young Latinx youth?
I've learned in talking with very successful people that they all can draw upon one or two, maybe even a couple more people that they felt really helped them. And I like to think the same way. And the Latino Board Leadership Academy, and Ramon, you're one of 500 plus graduates from that very successful program. Over 70% of our graduates have, like yourself, been placed on various nonprofit boards. It's important that these board of directors, whether they're nonprofit organizations or ultimately corporations, that they be more reflective of the clients they serve. And I'm delighted to see both you and Sandra on that board of directors fulfilling the dreams of our young people.
Great, wonderful. Well, we're trying to follow up in your footsteps here. You know, those are really, really big shoes to follow, but we'll keep on doing that. Ron, you overcame challenges in your life to become the first Latino mayor of San Jose. Amongst all your other accomplishments, what can our youth take from your story as they work towards their goals?
Well, I'm a true believer that we live in a country where everything is possible. And I do believe, as my parents taught us, I mentioned this earlier, that all of us have a responsibility at some point to find a way to improve the lives of others. Anything's possible in this great country. You just need a dream, you need to work hard and stay committed and persistent in achieving that dream.
Ron, you are absolute inspiration for many of us. And with that, we're so glad that you can join us. And thank you for so much that you've done in creating these opportunities for our youth. Silicon Valley couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
Thank you for this wonderful award. Appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dorsey Moore. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School. And I'm honored today to be able to introduce you to Mark Lazzarini. You know, besides being our longest serving board member, you've had just such a huge impact on our organization. You were really instrumental in our program development, bringing forth the Youth Build program to our organization, which was one of the best programs that we've had going, doing pre-apprenticeship trades training while building affordable housing. You were instrumental to the creation and success of our capital campaign about 15 years ago that helped us build our Berger campus, where I'm sitting right now. And then lastly, just on before you headed off the board, you helped us secure seed funding for our Youth Housing Promise program, which really builds on our Youth Build program to build affordable housing for the young adults in our program. So I can't think of a better person to receive this. And you put in 30 years, we're going to give you a Youth Champion Award. So yeah, congratulations, Mark. Thanks for everything.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. It's been a great experience.
Over your tenure, is there one thing that stands out in your mind which you are most proud of?
Yeah, I would have to say it's an incredible experience to see how you can improve and touch the lives of individuals who are given a second chance. Our youth who are looking for a second chance, who may not have been successful in K through 12, or K through 12 was not successful for them. And this becomes really an organization and an effort to help rebuild their lives, bring them back with some self-esteem, and allowing them to achieve and reach their potential.
Okay, fantastic. And so kind of pivoting into what you think is what's the most important impact of the Conservation Corps model?
You know, first of all, the youth themselves are giving that second opportunity and a chance to succeed, to grow, and to find their way. Obviously, they've come from some very challenging backgrounds and situational difficulties, and there's a lot to overcome. And here at the Corps, I think they begin to realize that there's a committed staff here, a board and an organization that really wants to see them succeed and is willing to bring whatever resources to bear to help them achieve that. Then there's the community aspect of it, to those individual youths and their families, oftentimes sort of being the first ones to graduate from high school or to go on to college. It really does change the lives, not just of those youth, but the generations that they touch, and their future generations and their families.
For others out there that are listening to us have a dialogue here, how would you suggest that they could possibly be involved in supporting our organization?
Several ways. I think certainly you could become a board member. And to the extent that you have opportunities to open doors, to create pathways for our youth to succeed and move forward, so that once our graduates leave here, they have other opportunities before them. Or just mentoring a student or two or three. those are all great ways. And of course, there's always the opportunity to donate, and would hope that people who become engaged or learn more about the Corps and understand its mission, what its deliverables are actually doing for these youth in the community, would be encouraged and inspired to give as well.
Fabulous. Yeah. Thanks again, Mark, for being a Youth Champion Award for us and for all you've done for our organization and for our community.
Again, keep up the great work, Dorsey. My hat's off to you and your staff. Thank you very much for your hard work.
This is Liz Hunt again. I'm the Vice President of the Board of the San Jose Conservation Corps and Charter School. Thank you very much for joining us today. We are honored to present our work and to thank our community partners and also our youth champions. Without the support of our community, we wouldn't be able to provide the job training, the education, and the support to the young people that we serve. Every day, we get to see them graduating from high school, learning new skills, and fulfilling their potential. They are building a better future for themselves and their families and turning their dreams into reality. You have been there as our community to cheer them on and to support them, and we couldn't do it without you. I did want to let everybody know that we have another event coming up. It will be our annual spring luncheon. The date is Thursday, April 29th. We will do the event in person or virtually, or maybe a combination of the two, depending on how things are at that point. So please save the date and plan on joining us. If you do want to get more involved in our organization, we would welcome your support. There's a couple of ways to get involved, as Mark had just said. The first is around our project for tiny homes. So we started this project in our housing program because about a third of our Corps members and our students have a really hard time and can't find stable, affordable, safe housing in Santa Clara County. So the tiny homes that we build are affordable and they're safe for people when they're in school and learning new skills. As you heard from Sandra, we built 10 of them already, and we have 10 students and Corps members living in them, and we're in the process of building 10 more. What we need are homeowners in the city of San Jose who will host a tiny home in their backyard. If you can host, you would receive income and also support our youth. So if you're interested, please go to the link on the screen or in the chat and complete the form and send it back to us. If you can't host, please share the information with your friends and family who do live in the city of San Jose and let them know of this opportunity, especially if they have a backyard that they can share. And then also, if you don't have a backyard, because not everybody does, you can also contribute by donating to our organization. Financial support is absolutely critical to making sure that our youth have the support services they need and so that they can accomplish their goals. So they need support right now. They are answering the call to help our community in the middle of this pandemic by boxing lunches and manning emergency shelters. So if you could click on the link or type on the one on your screen to make your donation, that would be greatly appreciated. We can all make our community stronger by helping our young people build their dreams as they work to protect our community and our environment. So thank you again for your support. Thank you for joining us today, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.